We know perfectly well that the world is a far more abundant place than the Malthusian pessimists could have possibly imagined back in the 1960s when they were agitating madly for their propositions of scarcity and overpopulation. And so, okay, so what's the conclusion to that? Well, the conclusion in part is that this AI problem needs to be addressed, and I built some AI systems that are founded on the ancient principles, let's say, that do in fact govern free societies. And they're not woke. They can interpret dreams, for example, quite accurately, which is very interesting and remarkable to see. And so they're much more weighted towards it's something like the golden thread that runs through the traditional humanist enterprise stretching back 2,000 or 3,000 years. And maybe there's 200 core texts in that enterprise that constitute the center, what used to constitute the center of something like a Great Books program, the Great Books program, which is still running at the University of Chicago. Now, that's not sufficient because, as you pointed out, there's all this technological progress that has been made in the last 100 years. But there's something about it that's central and core. And I think we can use the AI systems actually to untangle what the core idea sets are that have underpinned free and productive, abundant, voluntary societies. It's something like the set of propositions that make for an iterating voluntary game that's self-improving. That's a very constrained set of pathways. And there's something in that I think attracts people as a universally acceptable ethos. It's the ethos on which a successful marriage would be founded, or a successful friendship, or a successful business partnership, where all the participants are enthusiastically on board without compulsion. And Jean Piaget, the developmental psychologist, had mapped out the evolution of systems like that in childhood play. And so he got an awful long, he was trying to reconcile the difference between science and religion in his investigations of the development of children's structures of knowledge. And he got a long way in laying out the foundations of that ethos.